Covering you?
How long was I sleeping?
I don't know. I was busy.
No, you shouldn't have let me fall asleep like that.
Well, obviously you needed it.
So did the accounting fairies show up while I was asleep?
Yep, they sure did. But I was long done before those losers showed up. So would you like to know exactly where your paper The Intruder stands down to the last nickel? Penny, almost. There's really no magic involved. I just pulled out all the non-compensatory items and the depreciated assets, and it practically took care of itself.
So you are such a show-off.
You would have figured it out, eventually.
By Christmas, maybe.
All right, so I generated a cash flow projection chart, and I put it on the desktop, and if you click on it, it'll show you the Intruder's monthly cash position.
What, 0?
Actually, your newspaper turned a little profit this quarter.
Get out.
Proving once again that the public really does have an insatiable appetite for junk.
Even neglected junk. I mean, just imagine what I could do if I threw in a little creativity, changed the layouts, reshuffled the budgeting a little bit. What?
Is this really the right time for all of that?
Yeah, why not? Well, because I'm pregnant? Oh.
This job has stress written
I can
all over
handle it.
Okay, well, promise me that you'll let me help if you can't handle it.
You've already helped. Thank you. Oh.
Well, would it kill you to throw a little ad revenue at the right outlets? Because if you did that, I'm sure the return would be...
Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
No, seriously, should I call Dr. Schiller?
No, if I called the doctor every time the baby kicked, I'd be on the phone 24 hours a day. Whew.
You kicked?
No, actually, it was more like a forward roll with a twist. Oh.
Really?
Yeah. You want to feel?
Yeah, that's okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Here, of course it's okay. This is usually a good spoon.
Yeah, I don't feel anything.
Okay, it's a baby, not a circus dog. Come on, sweetie. Show your daddy you're just having a little fun. What?
You just called me your daddy.
Well, you are the daddy. What, and the baby's a her now? Make up your mind.
I can't. It keeps changing.
The baby?
No, the future tense baby. Sometimes I see him and he's wearing a monogrammed blazer, and other times she's bald and she's got kind of a ruffly thing on her head.
She's bald? Those looks work for you?
No, not at all. But I do get to decide because I am the father. At least part of the time. It's not just a word.
No, it's a really big job.
I know. And I'm up for it.
We'll see.
No, I have a plan.
Oh, see, now that scares me. You always have a plan.
No, not like that. Stop. I'm going to do this. Whatever my natural instinct is to do things the way I've always done them, I'm going to do the opposite. For instance, if I want to take control of the child's education and send him to boarding school in, say, Europe...
Oh, no. What, are you kidding me?
Opposite. I send him to public school in Oakdale. I call it my opposite plan.
It's so dumb, but it might actually work for you.
I think that we can be great parents together as long as I don't do what it is that I want to do. What? Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh! He's a linebacker or a Rockette, because that would be okay too.
You should feel it from the orchestra seats.
It's unbelievable.
Do I even want to know what's happening in here?
Pa stopped by to check on me.
How thoughtful.
Well, maybe I should just get out of the way. If you type in the macros, it'll take you right to the spreadsheet.
What is he talking about?
Paul figured out the Intruder's books for me.
Is there no end to your talents?
Mother.
I'll see. Look, I'm serious. Will you think about what I said before about the stress?
Yeah, I will.
Thanks for everything. can see myself out.
I wasn't planning.
Bye-bye.
Could you try to be civil?
Have I just entered the twilight zone?
You know, don't make such a big deal out of Paul being here tonight, please.
I won't if you won't.
When I didn't answer the phone, Paul got a little concerned, so he came by to check on me.
Is that why you turned it off? To raise a red flag?
Will you stop, please? Stop looking at me like that, Mother. The baby moved.
And you had to share that with Paul.
He's the father.
Ah, that's a fact I keep trying to forget.
Okay, you know what? What was I supposed to have done?
Pretend it's the phone. Don't answer.
Well, you know what? For your information, he helped me out with the books. Now, I don't have to sit up all night trying to figure it out, and he's right. He's right. The less stress I have in my life, the better it is for the baby.
Emily, you have to keep your distance from that guy.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Mother? Would you look at me? I'm like a beached whale. I give Shamu a run for the money.
You are beautiful, and that is not the issue. That guy has not done one good thing with his life. So the next time Paul Ryan shows up at your door, try to remember that.
Here you go. Oh, that is not a fudge sundae.
Really?
Thanks.
Need anything else?
Got an MBA?
Emily, you would tell me.
Tell you what?
If,
What?
Paul was
what?
getting to you again.
He's not.
Good.
It's getting late, Mom.
Don't stay up too late.
Okay.
You either.
Oh, your daddy loves you so much. He loves you so very, very much.
I got your message. What happened?
There was a problem at Fairwinds, but I got somebody to cover with my patient and brought Lucy in. How'd you make out with Emily?
Better than expected.
Well, thanks for meeting me down here.
No problem.
Have you seen this? Lucy Montgomery's back on rotation.
Well, that's great.
Thanks to you. She could have died.
Well, I was at the right place at the right time.
Well, does that mean, oh, shucks, torn nothing?
Okay, I admit I was kind of great.
Well, we can always use kind of great nurses around here.
Bob,
Look, I know this isn't easy to talk about. It's been quite a while since you...
Since I screwed up.
Well, yeah. And we have a severe shortage of nurses. And with Lucy, you hit one out of the park. If you'd like to come back, I think I can make it work.
I really want to come back.
You'd be watched.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
But I get the feeling that you've learned a lesson.
Do the words by the book mean anything to you?
Yeah. I wanted you to meet me down here because this is where I'd like you to work. I mean, with Lucy, you showed that you can handle critical situations. But that is if you don't have a problem with the ER rotation.
No problem. No problem. I like it. It would be wonderful to be back. It would be wonderful to work for you.
By the book.
Yes, I promise.
Terry, I got you some help.
Meg?
I've been reinstated.
Listen, you can go right back to work if you want. I'll go down to Human Resources and do all the paperwork. Do good work.
Thank you. Hey, Terry. Look, I have a burn patient who needs me, so why don't you start by processing these med reports? Welcome home.
Stuart, my mother, please.
Ask her.
Oh, God. Please, somebody help me.
You know, even though you did bring me here to spite your mom, we could at least pretend to have some fun. At prices like these, it would be a sin not to.
Hey, Will. Hi, I'm Paul Ryan. I'm his big brother.
Jade Taylor.
Great to meet you. So, where's Gwen?
Oh, Mom sent you, right?
What?
Everyone in town knows about me and Gwen, so you just bump into me so you can report back to headquarters or whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about. What about you and Gwen?
Well, I'll quote Gwen. It's over.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
You know what? I think you two need some privacy. It was very nice meeting you.
Just hang in there. It may not be as permanent as you think it is.
It is according to Gwen.
What I'm saying is that even if Gwen is really angry and says things are over, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are.
Right.
So you should probably avoid screwing up any chance you have of getting things back on track and not spend time with drop-dead gorgeous girls like Jade, at least not in public, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, marital advice from the expert.
I'm just saying.
I don't even know why you care.
I know that you're still very much in love with Gwen. And I would like the two of you to be happy.
Is that why you used her? Just the way you used every woman you ever met?
What are you doing here?
Working. We need to get you on the garden.
You don't work here. You were kicked out of here.
I just started. Look, you need to relax, okay? It's very important that you calm down.
How am I supposed to calm down when I have you hovering over me?
I'm trying to help. I'm a nurse.
You are a nurse with no badge. You were kicked out of here. I saw you looking through records before. You were trying to steal records again? Were you trying to steal my records?
Emily, this is not good for the baby.
You don't give a damn about my baby.
Okay, just listen to me. It looks to me like your preeclampsia has flared
Oh,
out.
then call my mother.
I will. First, we need to get you stable. If you lie down, you'll feel less panicky. So
You don't touch me. Of course I'm panicky. I'm dealing with you.
Do you have a pain in your arm or rubbing it?
Just stay away from me, okay?
You know, if there was anybody else here, I would. But your high blood pressure can cause a seizure. Okay, you're putting yourself and your baby at risk.
I love this baby.
Then do it for him. Okay, let me get you to a cubicle. You can lie down. I'll take your blood pressure. I'll call your mother for the baby's sake.
Okay. Okay, but one condition.
What?
Don't call my mother. Call Paul. You were lying, weren't you?
What?
You said you'd call Paul.
Emily, we need to get you stable. You're gonna get yourself all worked up again.
Yeah, well, you know what? I get worked up when people lie to me, when I'm deliberately kept from the father of this child.
Well, there's no need.
Well, that's not your decision, is it? I mean, you would like it to be, but it's not.
You're gonna play this for all it's worth, aren't you? This isn't about your health or the baby.
You want to analyze my motives? How about this? You didn't want to call Paul because this entire situation plays on your many, many insecurities.
This situation is making me wish to God that there was another nurse available.
God, you are insecure. You are so insecure, you wouldn't even risk having Paul see me.
Emily,
like this.
I'm trying to do my job.
You're trying to keep me from Paul is what you were trying to do. Because I am lying here. I am helpless. I am at your mercy.
Like a barracuda's
You know what?
helpless?
Why don't you just think down the road when I report your behavior to the hospital?
I'll get you the forms.
And I call Paul and I tell him what you did. How I was scared for my child, how I wanted to talk to him, but you said no. How do you think he's going to react to that, Nurse Snyder?
I'm not proud of the way I treated Gwen. But we worked it out and we moved on.
Moving on, it's one of your best events.
Well, I thought that you and I were doing better.
So that gives you the right to pass judgment? I like Jade. Jade and I are friends, and you know what? It's none of your business.
Okay. Fine. Subject is closed.
Right.
So you think the Sox are going to go all the way?
Is that supposed to be funny?
No, I'm changing the subject, like you said.
Okay, well then let's talk about you. How's your girlfriend? How's your pregnant ex-wife?
You really want to talk about me? I miss Jennifer. And my life is really messed up right now, and I was kind of hoping to spend some time with my little brother, who I'm pretty sure is going through the same stuff right now.
Yeah, it's rough.
It is. It's really rough. For both of us.
Yeah.
Which is why it's probably not a really good time to be making big decisions, or little decisions for that
You
matter.
couldn't just leave it alone, could you?
Well, what if Gwen walked in?
We're in this together. We're brothers, you know? But it's funny how you're still the one with all the answers, telling me what to do, what to think. But you know what? It's my life, and I'll do what I want, and I'll see who I want, and there's nothing you can say about it.
It was a perfect time for me to just say goodbye.
I hope Paul didn't upset you.
No, it didn't bother me one bit. And like you said, tonight, we're gonna have a really good time.
So I think you should get down here.
Is the baby all right?
The baby would be fine if your ex-wife would grow up and stop acting like a lunatic.
Hey, what's going on? Is the baby okay?
I told you on the phone the situation wasn't cool.
Yeah, but Emily's in the ER, and... What are you doing here?
I got my job back. I got my job back, and my first patient was Emily.
She's all right. She's not critical.
No.
That's good. You got your job back.
Yeah, we've covered that.
That's great. No, that's great. You're happy.
Very.
Okay. Then I'm happy. Even though the first words out of my mouth were, all about the baby.
Paul, I know you're happy for me. And the baby is fine, so you don't need to worry.
You said Emily's a lunatic. She just make the whole thing up?
No, she had a pre-eclamptic episode.
How bad?
Well, the doctor said it was minor, but it's always serious.
Well, did it harm the baby or not?
The doctor checked the fetal heartbeat. It was strong, normal, but...
But what?
First of all, this wasn't the greatest situation, given that Emily has to stay relaxed, and my very presence seems to set her off.
Right.
Look, Paul, I tried. I really tried, but I didn't do very well in the calming her down department,
It's
okay?
not your fault. Emily could get Mahatma Gandhi to punch her.
Thank you. But we're not just talking about tonight. Preeclampsia means that she's constantly vulnerable to high blood pressure and panic, both of which can be triggered by stress and extreme emotion. I mean, she needs to stay relaxed for her whole pregnancy. Her mental state is important.
Well, we're all in trouble if her mental state is important.
Even now, she's refusing more treatment. And before she asked me to give you a call, and I didn't think that was a good idea, but now, I don't know, maybe you could get through to her. Calm her down so we could treat her.
Me?
Yeah.
I can try.
She's right here.
Oh, good, Paul, you're here.
Yeah, Emily, I thought I could trust you. But I guess I was wrong.
Did you miss the part where I said we needed her calm?
Could you just give us 1 second together, please?
Okay. Call me if you need me.
How could you talk to me like that?
That baby that you are carrying is our child.
You think I don't know that?
And that child is dependent on you and I. And he or she has needs way bigger than you or me or any of our feelings or any stupid thing that we think.
You walked in here and said that you didn't trust me.
Well, I can't, apparently, because I thought that you and I had an agreement.
We do.
Emily, you came here because something was wrong. You knew something was wrong. And then as soon as Meg says something to you, your common sense just flies out the window.
So that's my fault? Whatever Meg does is right, you just take her word for it?
It's not about right or wrong. You have to do what your nurse tells you to do, whether or not you hate that nurse or not. For the baby, Emily, for our baby.
You're right.
I am right. There's something else that I'm right about. You can do this, Emily. You can. And you love this baby enough. And when you calm down and you think about it, from then on, you will do what's right. No matter what Meg or anybody else says, you won't let anything change that.
You're right. I can do this.
So from now on, I can trust you?
It's just easier when I know I can count on you.
Well, of course you can count on me.
Like the other night, when I was so worried about the newspaper, and you came over and we worked on it together, and I felt so much better. You just made me feel like things were going to be okay.
Everything is going to be okay.
And if I can count on you, I can stay calm like I'm supposed to. I know that. I got so upset before because Meg wouldn't call you. She doesn't understand that this is important to you, too.
I told you. This has got nothing to do with Meg.
I know. I can see that now. See, if I know that I can call you when I need you, I've got nothing to worry about.
Hey. So, she's gonna stay, and she's ready for the test.
Great.
What's wrong with you?
I heard some of that. You really know how to handle her.
I was just trying to get through to her.
And are you handling me too?
What are you talking about?
I didn't realize you were helping Emily with her business. Were you ever going to tell me, or did you decide on your own, of course, that I just couldn't handle the truth?